So good things and bad things, here is what the story is, that in terms of inflation, in terms of what are the challenges, it is first, today is the cost of inflation. So to construction cost itself has gone up 1.5 to 1.6 times. We were thinking we'll sell at 3,000, build at 1,200. Today we are building at about 1,700, 1,800. We were hoping we'll be able to sell at 4, but you know what, it's actually selling at 2,800 rupees because the prices are down. This is really starting to hurt the cash flows for development companies, and they have no control over the situation because the cost of material is going up. Rupee, of course, the less we talk, the better it is. In last 4 weeks, it's depreciated 15%. Relatively low transparency. It's a big issue with investors, both in the public market as well as in the private sector. That the cash flows, the financial discipline is very, very thin, and I wouldn't blame the developers, but they've just not been able to keep up with the pace at which other industries are going at. Then, of course, is the expensive liquidity. Today, we are arranging finance for a lot of my developer clients in big cities, which is north of 18%, between 18 and 22%. I don't know any other business that can sustain to pay interest at that level for 2 years. There was a time, 5 years ago, when developers could service at 24%, but those were markets where there was less competition, more buyers, more cash, faster sales. But today, in Bangalore alone, there are 20 developers all doing very good quality projects. The consumer has a choice. He takes his own time to decide. He buys when he wants to buy. So really, how does the developer service? So this is really a big challenge with the developers. I think we heard Dr. Mishra talking about infrastructure as well. In most cities, rate of urbanization is much faster than rate of infrastructure. So really, we are working on 100% capacity of whatever infrastructure we put. In fact, maybe 120% capacity. So infrastructure is always lagging, it will continue to lag. I think the only state that has surplus is Gujarat, and I always feel very happy when I come here. Like you said, roads are clean, you can drive very fast. You have ring roads after ring roads, you have bridges after bridges. I think it's a fantastic job for the state. Last few points are that most developers have not been able to put good teams. So they are always one-man show, or maximum of 2% because it's a family member. They have not been able to delegate their work. And that's a big hindrance when you are trying to list or attract any kind of foreign capital or outside capital. It's a big challenge. Slow growth of residential, I think you are all aware of, and our tardy process of approvals, which doesn't help any developer anymore. At some point this was nice because this was the only trick developers could play. Today that's becoming almost impossible for developers to maneuver any approvals. They've become very transparent. Bombay is going through a lot of pain because you can't now ask for exceptions.